Have you ever felt like an outsider, disconnected from the world around you, like you're watching life unfold from a distance, unable to fully engage with its joys and sorrows? This feeling of alienation, of being a stranger in a world seemingly devoid of inherent meaning, lies at the heart of Albert Camus' masterpiece, The Stranger. Camus, a French Algerian philosopher and writer, thrusts us into the mind of Meursault, a man whose detachment from societal norms and emotional responses is both unsettling and strangely compelling. Published in 1942, amidst the chaos and upheaval of World War II, The Stranger still resonates deeply with readers today, particularly young adults grappling with their own sense of identity and purpose in an often confusing world. Why does this book, written decades ago, still hold such relevance for us today? Because it dares to ask the uncomfortable questions we often shy away from. What is the meaning of life? How should we live in a world stripped bare of inherent purpose? Through Meursault's journey, Camus invites us to confront these existential dilemmas head-on. Meursault, the novel's protagonist, is an enigma, a man seemingly adrift in a sea of indifference. The death of his mother, a seemingly momentous event, elicits from him little more than a shrug. He moves through life with a detached curiosity, observing the world around him without ever truly feeling a part of it. He indulges in fleeting pleasures, a swim in the ocean, a romantic encounter, but these experiences wash over him without leaving a lasting mark. He doesn't judge others, nor does he seem to care much about their judgments of him. In a world obsessed with meaning and purpose, Meursault's apathy is both perplexing and unsettling. Camus masterfully uses Meursault's indifference to highlight the absurdity of the human condition. We strive for meaning, for connection, for something to cling to in this vast and often uncaring universe. Yet Meursault's story suggests that perhaps there is no inherent meaning, no grand plan, no ultimate answer to the question of why we are here. Before we continue, if you're enjoying the content, hit like and subscribe for more insightful summaries. As readers, we are both drawn to and repelled by Meursault's detachment. We can't help but question his actions, his lack of emotion, his seeming indifference to the norms and expectations of society. And yet, there's a strange sense of liberation in his refusal to conform, in his unwavering commitment to living life on his own terms, even if those terms seem utterly baffling to those around him. Imagine going through life without the burden of societal expectations, without the constant pressure to conform to the norms of others. Meursault's story, while extreme, challenges us to examine our own lives, our own values, and the often arbitrary rules we impose upon ourselves and others. Could it be that Meursault, in his own unconventional way, is more authentic than those who judge him? He refuses to play the social game, to feign emotions he doesn't feel, to conform to a world he sees as inherently meaningless. He is a stranger, yes, but perhaps we are all strangers in our own way, searching for connection and meaning in a world that often seems determined to deny us both. In the book, we delve deeper into the weight of Meursault's indifference. His trial and subsequent condemnation are less about the crime he committed and more about his refusal to adhere to societal norms. The court is less interested in the facts and more in his character, his lack of remorse, his detachment. It's as if his very existence is an affront to the values the court holds dear. Through Meursault, Camus forces us to confront the uncomfortable truth that society often values conformity over authenticity. But despite the weight of societal judgment, Meursault remains resolute in his indifference. In the end, he finds a sort of peace in accepting the absurdity of existence, in embracing the freedom that comes with acknowledging life's inherent meaninglessness. So, as we close this exploration of the stranger, we are left with more questions than answers. But perhaps that is Camus' greatest gift to us, the courage to ask these questions, to live authentically, and to find our own meaning in an indifferent world. We reach the end, but before you leave, join our community of passionate readers by simply subscribing to our channel, where your love for knowledge and great stories truly matters.